Hey, welcome to another episode of The Leadership Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Christine Fusilier. I am here today to share with you two things before we get into our first chapter of the Leadership Rex. Two other things that I have created. This is called Stack Your Deck. I have a series of Stack Your Deck. This is Stack Your Deck leadership cards. And in here you will find some prepared leadership cards with different things like presence or creative. So these are things that you will find. There's 50 cards per deck, and it's behind the premise of, have you ever heard that the deck is stacked against you? I think we've all heard that a time or two. So here's a chance for you to stack your own deck. And you use this. This is for leadership. What type of things that you would like in a leadership? It's a game that you would decide what type of people, what type of characteristics or skills you would like for your leader to have. And it's a really exciting game, and I encourage you to get it if you're doing leadership development for your company, for yourself, for your team. Available on SDs in my bio. You can check it out. And then I also have Stack Your Deck diversity cards, which are if you're trying to learn more about diversity. And that has been what we have been trying to teach for years. And these are kind of more in a flashcard format. Different words from diversity, unconscious bias, and then on the back, the definition. So these are two of the many things that we have in our Stack Your Deck collection. Again, you can go into my SDs page to check them out. And I hope you enjoy them. So again, Stack Your Deck by the Leadership Doctor. All right, so let's get into our first chapter of the Leadership Rex. So the first chapter is about divisive leadership. Divisive leadership. And I'm going to go through the book, and we can then just have some dialogue. And my hope is that you join in the chat or you say something in the chat. Divisive leadership is a way of segregating individuals and departments to promote unhealthy competition and alliances in office politics. While many organizations may need to have divisional structures to compartmentalize departments, they do not have to divide the people to create a culture that is not unified. Now, I don't know how many people worked in there. I'll give you guys a little background about myself. I've worked in corporate for over 27 years. I am now in academia, where I've been in for 10 years. And I have been in leadership positions for the past 30 years. And I have seen the gamut of leadership styles. And this is probably one of the most damaging. As I continue to explain in the book, if you run your organizational departments by dividing people, you will never be able to lead them. And they will ultimately not respect you. It's impossible to lead people who do not respect you. Divisive leadership is shown by those who with low self-esteem or low self-worth. By dividing their team, they feel a sense of power. So how many people have had that experience? I think what I like to do is have you guys comment in the section, and then as I get some traction, then we can go live and really dig into some of this stuff. And like I said, the book gives real life scenarios, and then we talk about how those scenarios impacted the organization. And then you as a reader have a chance to see, what do you agree with the behavior? Do you not? Because some people actually agree with divisive leadership. They think that's the way to lead, because it is kind of intimidating, and it does have a sense of power, especially when people are divided. It's kind of like the old saying, you're always right at the argument if no one's there to dispute it, right? So that's some of the things that we want to think about as we go through these chapters. I hope this is intriguing enough for you to want more. Again, the book is on Amazon. Check it out. And I am looking forward to these conversations. I'm also going to add a piece in there, a letter to the doctor or doctor's advice. I don't know. I'm going to call it something. But so if you have a leadership question or concern that you'd like to share, put it in the comments, and then I can go over it on air or in my next taping. Okay, talk to you later. Let's remember we want to make leadership great again. Have a great one.